You know, guys, I will never understand the thinking process of a Christian who basically thinks that it's okay to traumatize transgender students in public schools. The individual that I'm about to talk about, guys, has got to be one of the most disgusting Christians that I have ever come across, to be honest with you. And here in a minute, you guys will actually see why. Every time I stumble across people like this, I instantly become disgusted. And not only that, I become very angry. So naturally, I feel motivated to share these stories with you guys because I want everybody to see what kind of a negative impact that these people have as far as society is concerned. I want everybody to know that Christianity is morally bankrupt, especially when people are motivated by this immoral, irrelevant fairy tale to violate human rights. It's simply disgusting to me, and these are the types of things that should never happen within society. These people really have no problem hurting others that are different from them. Many people like this have made the statements in the past that transgender people are less than human, that they don't deserve the same exact rights that everybody else has. And that's simply fucking nonsense as far as I'm concerned. These people wouldn't know morality if it literally slapped them in the fucking face. That is the way that they are. This belief in this irrelevant fairy tale has really steered them in the wrong direction. Yet they want to take it upon themselves to blame everybody else. This is stupidity at its finest, and that is why I am making this video today. Hello everybody, the Quiet Atheist here yet again with another very interesting video for you guys today. Now, before I get into anything regarding this video, as usual, I do want to let you all know that all relevant information will be provided in the description down below for everyone to take a look at, just in case you guys are interested, of course. Like I said in the beginning, guys, this particular Christian that I'm going to be talking about in this video is not only disgusting, he is immoral as well. Now, the article starts off by saying, this week in transphobic bathroom panic, a Kentucky Republican has introduced a bill that would force students to use school restrooms and locker rooms in accordance with their biological sex in order to protect cisgender students. But wait, there's more. State Senator C.B. Embry's so-called Kentucky Student Privacy Act would also actively punish schools that attempt to accommodate transgender students, forcing them to pay students who encounter trans people in the wrong bathroom. That's right, guys. Equality is going to be expensive, according to this bill. These people really make me fucking sick. I'm telling you guys. Think Progress breaks down the insanity really well, and that is why I wanted to share this next part with you guys. The bill provides that any student who encounters a person of the opposite biological sex in a bathroom or locker room shall have a legal cause of action if it's because the school gave the trans student permission or didn't explicitly prohibit the trans student from using that facility. The aggrieved student would be entitled to $2,500 from the offending school for each instance he or she encountered a trans student in a sex-divided facility, in addition to monetary damages for all psychological, emotional, and physical harm suffered, and attorney fees. Embry has stated that the bill will help schools avoid the potential embarrassment, shame, and psychological injury to students that he believes naturally occurs when trans people are allowed to use restrooms in accordance with their gender identity. I actually have some questions for you, bigoted senator. Will the transgender students receive any compensation for the discrimination that they have to face on a daily basis? Will the transgender students basically receive any compensation for the psychological or physical harm that they have to unfortunately experience because of this nonsense that you have created? Now, I know better. Chances are they probably are not going to receive anything, and that is the problem that I have with this whole fucking situation. Because when it comes to you and your fairy tale, you are actually blinded when it comes to dealing with reality. You don't recognize reality and what it has to offer as far as I'm concerned. You guys who think this way really don't have any problem treating people like this. You don't have any problem treating people like garbage, and that's a big problem in this country. I see you guys basically run amok in this country thinking that you can basically do whatever you want. And the worst part about it all is the fact that you guys are actually getting away with some of this nonsense that you have created. And this offends me. This is why I do what I do. And what puzzles me the most about all of this is the fact that, I get approached by a lot of Christians from time to time, basically asking me, well, why do I hate Christianity so much? Well, here's your answer. This is why I hate Christianity so much. It creates these ideas that people who are different somehow don't deserve the same exact rights that everybody else has. And this is fucking stupid as far as I'm concerned. Everybody is equal in my eyes. These transgender students do not deserve any of this treatment at all in any of its versions. And so it is something that does need to be eradicated as far as I'm concerned. These ideas are completely horrible. And one of the things that offends me the most, guys, is the fact that there's some talk within the article that talks about segregation. And it's something that really offends me because they are basically talking about building a separate bathroom for transgender students because they somehow think that it is horrible for a transgender student to be in the same bathroom with, I quote, regular kids. This fucking pisses me off, man. It pisses me off to no end, and this is only going to create an unsafe situation for these transgender students. But do you think these guys really care? Do you think that these bigoted Christians really care about the transgender students? No, they do not. Because they think that these kids are horrible, that they do not deserve the same rights that all of the other kids have. This is fucking disgusting, and it will continue to be disgusting. And that is why I continue to make videos like this, because I hate this type of thing. It pisses me off when I hear about these things. Now, as far as that separate bathroom situation is concerned, I hate using this fucking word that I'm about to talk about, but I think that it is appropriate as far as this situation is concerned. I hate the word regressive. I think that it's overused. I think that a lot of people just throw it out there to stop a fucking conversation. And it really gets annoying. But I think that that term, that word, fits this situation because they want to basically turn back time and separate individuals because they somehow think, and I'm talking about these Christians, they somehow think that these transgender students do not deserve to be with everybody else as far as bathroom facilities are concerned. I wouldn't be surprised if they created separate fountains. I wouldn't be surprised if these bigoted assholes created, somehow separate schools for these children to attend. This is how fucking disgusting this shit really is. This is how disgusting this situation can be. And like I said many times before, this type of thing should never happen. These children, these transgender students have to, unfortunately, experience all of these things, when it doesn't have to be that way. These kids need to be treated like everybody else because, to me, it's all about equality. But I know equality is a term that these Christians flat out refuse to deal with because, again, when it comes to their fairy tale and when it comes to this irrelevant belief system that they have, they really don't care about anything else. They don't care about anyone else. And that's what all of this is about. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I would really be interested on seeing what you guys have to say about this. This is fucking disgusting. It really is. And thank you all for watching.